Hello, friends. November 1st, 2023 here. We are starting our challenge off with a bang. I did not even think about the fact that it would be our first day of co-op on the first day of November. Not our first day, I'm sorry. We've been in co-op for 2 months now. But co-op days are insane. I have to get 10 humans, including myself, out the door by 7:15 in order to make it to the 2 places I need to go that day in time. Jacob needs to be at TCHS by 7:45, and we have to be in co-op by about 8. I would prefer to be there by 8:30, but because his drop-off is when it is, it's more realistic to expect it to be about 8:45. So it worked out today, and there was no yelling. I think the 2 points of the day for me for co-op where I am tempted to blow my top are in the morning trying to get everybody out the door because inevitably somebody loses a shoe, somebody slept in after I woke them up, they fell back asleep, somebody is missing their lunch bag, somebody is not able to get to the car, or there is fighting as we're getting into the car. Any number of things happens in that time because we are all under pressure. So to remain calm in that situation is not easy, but we were able to do it. So that was good. I had kind of pre-planned probably about 2 or 3 days ago, thinking about how I would do this, and had wanted to get out this morning and just take a walk before I got started with the crazy. However, Timmy woke up at about 2 in the morning this morning and needed some mom attention. So that did not happen. At a certain point, knowing that my body needs sleep, and the sleep is going to help me to remain calm as well, won out. So he got up at about 2. I was up with him quite a bit. I ended up just laying down with him until about 6 this morning, and then got up and got everything moving and everyone moving, and thankfully had the forethought to ask Mike to get things yesterday at the Walmart so that we would have easy breakfasts and easy lunches. I just asked him to get a sub or 2, and all of the kids like those pancake and sausage on a stick. So we got those, and I set the box out, had the I use coffee filters for our snacks or anything really that isn't going to be too tough for that, or like there be sauce, anything that's not going to drip or cause trouble through that. It's a lot cheaper than like paper plates. It's a lot less waste because it's small, but it typically works pretty well for especially the smaller children. But in this case, because it was just that, it worked for everybody. And I have my cozies on. It's starting to feel like November, which I love. I love the fall. I love the season. I love looking at all of the trees change colors. It's just so much fun. So anyway, we did okay. There wasn't any yelling on the way out. And then my other point of day that really starts to test me is bedtime, because at that point I've been up for a very long time. I'm pretty busy when I'm at co-op. I'm pretty busy every day, but there is just an element of getting in, getting out, and then also just the jobs that I have there that require mental and physical energy. So I'm usually pretty worn out by the time we get home. We did another phone a friend and just got food on the way home, which is wonderful because then I was able to just kind of get the kids their treats, get their teeth brushed, get their all of their nighttime things on and get the little ones to bed early, which they needed. They were exhausted as the year goes by. And usually we did have like one break as a fall break, and we did not have that this year. So we're going all the way up until Thanksgiving break. And I think that my little ones especially are just becoming tired of the schedule that happens on Wednesdays. Thankfully, it's not every day, but Wednesdays are becoming a little bit cumbersome for that group. So they're usually grouchy. I'm usually grouchy. I don't have any spoons, if you know that spoon theory. I don't have the spoons to deal with what they have to throw out. But I was able to just take a couple of breaths and use that breath prayer, like inviting God in and remembering that He's with me and remembering that I also had to be accountable to YouTube world at the end of the day. So I was able to stay calm. So that's awesome. I'd love to hear in the comments below if you joined in on the challenge today, if you were able to stay calm. In tomorrow's video, I will be sharing how I prep my meat, as like that's what I typically Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Friday is usually when I share that. Normally when I share my food stuff. I will also tomorrow, after Asher goes to horse therapy, I will be going to Dutch Way. Well, not after, I'm sorry. Jacob goes to TCHS, which is very close to the special market that I love, that has food at a very discounted price, meat, especially meat, at a discounted price for a large quantity. And I've talked about them before in my videos. I will be going. I'm going to try to videotape some of that and the haul that came from that. I will be getting some roasts. I love roasts in the fall. It's just the perfect fall and winter meal. So those are on sale for 3 days starting tomorrow. And it is literally 5 minutes down the road from where Jacob goes to school. So I'm going to take a little bit of time after I drop him off and just run there. Usually what I get there is meat, cheese, dairy, eggs, those kinds of things. And so I'm able to go very quickly because I know what kind of meat we use. I know what kind of meat we need. I've already kind of scouted the weekly ad and I know what is on sale. So I know what I'm going to be using for the next month. So I'll be doing that tomorrow, and I probably will also try and get to Costco because we are in desperate need of a restock. We need some toilet paper. We've been like traveling the toilet paper throughout the house. So we need some more toilet paper, paper towels. I want to get everything restocked before the holidays. Also diapers and wipes and all the things. And I love Costco for that, as well as just a couple of food items that I've wanted to get for easy meals when Zach has practices. So Zach will be trying out on the 17th of November for the basketball team, and then the practices will likely amp up. I already thought they were amped up, and they're just gonna get more. So I want to be prepared with our already prepared food, and really easy things that aren't going to make a mess. I had found some Just Bare chicken nuggets that I want to get in order to make it easier, especially for our kids that have hard time with fine motor. I don't want messy things. So like even though spaghetti is easy, it's not necessarily clean. And so on the days that we will be going out of the house for them, I want to have something nice and easy and clean. And then he loves these different sandwiches. So we'll be going there for a couple of convenience items. I don't love the price, but for this season of our lives, it's necessary. It's either that or we're spending way more at like takeout places and drive-ins and all of that. So we are going to be doing some shopping. and we'll be sharing that as well. I can go back to sharing my letters. I kind of, like I said, got out of the swing of things because my phone distractions. I kind of waited until the end of the day so I know how I did, and also just so that there's less distractions. But it never ends. They had scouts tonight too. So. Location. Just trying to stay on top of it. Anyway, it went well, and I am excited about this challenge. I'm excited for the accountability. I'm excited that I will have an opportunity to just really practice patience. Again, nervous, but excited. So I'd love to hear how you're doing on this. I am going to be, like I said, getting some things from the different grocery stores. So I'll be updating on that. I'm going to keep on, like I said, trying to post the Monday, Wednesday, Friday stuff and just give an update at the end. But it's been going pretty well today. We made it through co-op where there's like those 2 points in time. And then there's going to be other days where, just being home all day can be a little bit tricky too, just because there's a lot going on here, especially when I'm the only adult in charge. So we'll see how I'm doing Saturday, which is the end of Mike's work week. But as for right now, we're doing good. And I am anxious to hear how you're doing and how we can work together to really have a more gentle and peaceful home. All right. Goodbye, friends.